What is up, Mama Nans, and welcome to a brand new series I decided to go ahead and do for all you PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale subscribers, because like I said, I haven't been around uploading matches lately, and I'm going to go ahead and apologize to you guys. And from now on, every Wednesday I will be trying to bring you a PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale commentary over some PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale gameplay, of course. And just to give my PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale subscribers, and just let you people, let some people enjoy PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale on my channel. Now, like I said, every Wednesday we'll be doing this just for you, the Banana Nation. Of course, if you don't know, if you want to go ahead and just subscribe to the show, by all means, that's good enough too. If you want to keep up with my content more and more like that, or you just subscribe overall anyways, whatever you want to do. Basically, in this series, I will be playing some stock matches because I don't like time and rank matches, because 2 minutes with the characters I main, such as Ratchet, Super Rapper, rank matches will not be able to, some characters just aren't made for that. So I prefer to play stock matches, kind of like Smash Bros. No items attacked. Of course, if you don't like that, you can leave the video right now if you want. So let's go ahead and break it down. Let's go ahead and break down the topic of today here. Basically, I want to know, are you guys still enjoying the game? Is the game still fun to you? To me, I play it every day. I mostly play for like an hour or two, then I get off and play some zombies or play some Sonic 06 or something. I'm still enjoying the game here and there. I mean, I'm used to brain dead characters such as Drake, to Raiden, or Raiden, whatever you want to call it, to freaking even Kratos. Are these characters still annoying to you? Even Cole, for that matter. Are these characters still annoying to you guys? Please leave a comment, let me know what you think. I find the game to have some sort of replay only because of the fact that I think that the game is still actually fun. I still enjoy it. I prefer using different characters. Like to mention match right now, I'm in the process of trying to get my Ratchet up to level 99 like my Parappa. A reason why I'm using Ratchet, because like I said, it's better to not keep changing game characters up, to basically have a specific character you like to use, etc. Such as mine was first Parappa, now it's Ratchet, because I think Ratchet is more technical. Well, I don't think Ratchet is a more technical and not a brain dead character. And I like characters who don't have that ease of access, but yet I have a reason to play. Like some people might actually be using Kratos because maybe they got a PS3 only for Kratos. Some people might be using Drake because maybe they're just a freaking, Uncharted fan. There's never really a specific reason, or maybe half of the community using the character because they're freaking easy to use. Your guess is as good as mine, but I use Ratchet because I'm an old school Ratchet and Clank fan. I always liked Ratchet. At first, I picked up the game, Ratchet was the first ever character I did arcade mode with. So technically speaking, since the game's release, he was actually the first character actually used. But I decided to keep using him. I don't know why. My friend Manic the Demon, shout out to you. When I saw his Ratchet, it made me see that Ratchet, like, I beat him barely, but it made me see that Ratchet takes skill. Like, my Ratchet's kind of based off of watching him play. And just watching him and his movements with Ratchet made me want to go ahead and pick up the character. Also the fact that I am a Ratchet fanboy to death. And like, it's just, I don't know, it's like, why do you guys use some characters? Like, why, like I said, what makes you want to use them? It always blows my mind to hear other people's opinions, and I really would like to hear you guys'. Besides the fact that he or she is a good character, besides the fact that they're easy to use, besides the fact that they're brain dead, stuff like that. Oh, and Sockboy too is another easy to use character. Let me go ahead and break that down to you now. I just like to hear other people's opinions on that. On to another topic too. There's been a glitch, of course, Sir Daniel glitch, where Sir Daniel was able to get meter, but we'll talk about that on another episode of the Online Fighter with PlayStation All-Stars. If anything else though, have you guys seen the DLC? Some character from Starhawk, I believe, and also Cat from Gravity Rush will be appearing in this game. So just wait to get your DLC. I don't know the exact day of the character's release as of yet, but it's kind of good to get some fresh blood in there to go ahead and experience some new characters, like I said, because the game kind of needs it. I think we need more female leads, because 2 characters just isn't 2 female characters anymore, just isn't gonna cut it. I'm a type of guy that, I never really used a female character in a video game before, except maybe Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, where I can't remember her name, but it was so long ago. I thought she was actually the best. I still, to the very day, I still think she is the best character in that game, but that's another topic for another day. But a few problems I've been having with PlayStation All-Stars, especially with stock matches. When people who are the hosts leave, the game just ends the match. And this is like a huge problem to me personally, because when people can't play, they instantly leave. I do think that's a little messed up. And Smash Bros, for some reason, you didn't want to leave. You want to sit there and hope for whoever to win. But in this game, when the host gets killed and there's no sign of knowing who the host is, the game ends. But this only occurs probably in stock matches only. And before I get those, stock matches takes no skill and all that stuff. Let me go ahead and clarify with you. Stock matches take more skill, to me personally, than a time match, because some characters are made to build. Ratchet is not a time character, if you will. Ratchet is more of a strategist character, and maybe I could go to a ranked match and actually win with him, or win with my main parappa. I don't really think it would help out much. It's just I'm so used to basically using them in stock and stuff like that I really find no time to actually be wasting my time to actually do that. So what do you guys think? Do you think some characters are just better with stock or better with time? Like, I know Raiden to Kratos are probably the top best characters in a time constraint match. They're not bad in stock either, but you know, it just takes a while to get used to. I think it's a problem with this game too, people are having. Once you break down and learn all the combos and stuff like that, the game is kind of easy. It's not hard to manipulate people. I'm not bragging or anything like that, but the only time I've ever died is basically when I'm either getting juggled and a guy happens to use a special, or someone usually spots me out and attempts to kill me some sort of way. And trust me, when people spot me out, they and they hunt me down the whole game. And just also the players. Some of the players in this game are just really, really dumb. I mean, seriously, I've been a few times where I actually got killed from a guy who wasn't really paying attention to what's happening, and people just basically don't pay attention. It gives you a raging factor, if you will, which will also be another subject we'll talk about later. It doesn't make you want to basically quit the game. It just makes you want to just, you know, question the player's motive and stuff like that. Because I've always wondered that, like when I'm playing the game and stuff like that. And I'm gonna give you a prime example of a guy rage quitting in this game, because this happens numerous amounts of time. And another problem I basically have with this game is the fact that if you've seen one combo, you basically seen them all. That's kind of the problem with this game to this very day, is that one factor. Once you see Raiden does that rush attack to you and put you in a sit down state, you basically seen it all, and everyone basically knows that move. It's like, I never show my best move when I'm going against the same character, only because of the simple fact that I know that once I show that move to him, I show that combo, or whatever you want to call it, the opposite teammate or opposite player who's using the same set character will basically copy my moves and basically do everything I do, because it's not to the point to where you can't perform combos in this game. It's just to the point to where it's easy to do everything you wish. And he's about to, whoever the host is, for some reason is gonna rage quit in the second. I don't know, they tend to do that. But that's how this game usually works. It's just once you see one thing works, you continuously want to do it. And like I said, that's the problem I have with PlayStation All-Stars, is that one thing. When I do one move, the freaking other opponent or opposite or whoever just copies what I do and rinse and repeat. People aren't really thinking in this game. They're just kind of mashing buttons. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine when it comes to players. I never understand a lot of players' motives and intentions when it comes to this game. Just people aren't thinking, they're just rushing. That's kind of the problem with this game. It struggles with who it wants to be. It says it has combos, and to a certain extent I will agree, but some stuff is just basically brain dead. Like, for example, once you see a Suizu with a level 1, the Suizu player will basically rush at you with the knife and keep trying to put you in a hit down state, basically knocking your character down. And once your character is knocked down, the player will then proceed to go into level 1. Once you see that happen, you basically know that any Suizu player or any other person using a sit down state character is bound to do that. The only way to basically surprise opponents is basically to watch their tactics, which is what I tend to do. Now, some people say I run around. I got a message the other day from my Ratchet saying I was a quote-unquote vagina, you know, the word slang, because I was using Ratchet in the way he's intended to be made. Some characters do not need to be in your faces. Some characters need to be able to be trollable. Well, like, for example, when people are playing with Parappa, people don't know this, but it's basically good to bring out the box. People say it isn't, but you really need to bring out the boombox at all times to basically bring in attention to yourself, so that way you're able to basically combo your opponent while trying to maintain your AP or maintain your points, watching out for other characters. Depends on the person's level of intellect. I will basically do the basically stupid combo of pulling the mic out and bringing you closer to me. It depends on the player's skill and stuff like that. You just gotta really notice people's characteristics in this game, and that's not really hard to notice itself. All you gotta do is just be aware of what they would do or what you would do. Of course, when you see a character like Raiden, you should basically know that straight triangle, straight circle, I'm not entirely sure, into a hit down state in the super. Once you see it happen to one person, you be aware that that character or person is going to probably keep on doing that to you constantly. And that's one of the dead things to this game is that's the one thing. It's just repetitive combos over and over again. I never really seen a creative mind put good use to combos. Now it's not saying that you don't get hit by this. Raiden's I'm gonna call it a special move, whatever, into a super, you can pop somebody off with that easily. It's not like, you know, even though you know it's coming, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're fast enough to dodge it, because once again, there is lag, and when you get lag in this game, you experience a lot of it, and it becomes a very irritating type thing. There's glitches, there's lags, and the Sir Daniel glitch. Once again, we'll go back into that on another episode. But these are the really bad things, let me call them that kind of ruins the game experience for me personally. Broken supers, people are able to manipulate things, people playing favoritism when they're trying to kill a particular character. That's common sense. But I digress off that completely. These are just a little bit of things that really just truly aggravate me with this game, and I hope to the future, or hope that when the game ever gets patched, that some of this stuff will be, you know, fixed. Because like I said, this game is good online. It has fun online to me personally. I love playing stock matches. I love playing with random people. You know, I like not being taken in a serious environment, but I hope that with a patch or so, all characters are able to be basically like Kratos, be basically like Raiden, to where I can basically take my characters on online and do some ranked matches. Because like I said, the characters I use, you gotta be combo oriented or know the game itself. So I haven't done ranked matches in a long time, so I really wouldn't know if it would work or not. But as far as like other characters go, trust me, I've seen the full extent of what each character can do, and I gotta tell you that once you experience that, you know, the game becomes basic child's play. And FYI, I don't know why too, but Sony, allow us to turn the stage hazards off. That's a real piss off. You know, it aggravates the hell out of me knowing that big ass dragon in the background is gonna tell me to get in his belly and then he's gonna let me drop my freaking orbs. You know, that's also a benefit though, but unlike Smash Bros, which yes, I'm going to bring up Smash Bros numerous times here, I feel like the Smash Bros hazards, you were basically notified of them before they even happen, which is a major bonus for that game. When it comes to supers and stuff like this in this game, you're never really notified. You just basically have to figure it out, and that's one of the things I can't stand about this game. And also, allow us to basically dodge by hitting down. I don't know what it's called, a ground dodge or something, instead of rolling and up air dodges and stuff like that, because that would tremendously help with this game. Replay value to me personally is that if they really would just allow you to basically do that, that would really truly aid me, Sony, completely. But it's just, I just hope that people with these new characters coming out, I honestly hope that people will stop using the same brain dead characters, you know, would take freaking no skill. Because I knew from the game was coming out that everybody in their DAO was going to use Kratos. I knew that for a fact. I knew that Sly was going to kind of be out there because Sly goes transparent, and everyone basically loves Sly going transparent. I knew that from the get-go. I mean, some of the stuff, you know, you basically came in contact already to know, like Raiden. If no one thought Raiden was going to be good, you know, somebody's wrong with him. You know, he operates the same exact way he operates in his own game. His own game is basically a combo fest. An epic combo fest, mind you, but it's very combo fest oriented game itself. So as Kratos, I knew Kratos was going to be, you know, the stuff where I just didn't know Kratos was going to be that well. I knew it was going to be good. Like, you can even ask my friend Nick before the game came out. He even said, you know, just going to be Kratos being used constantly. It's less and less Kratos. I'm just seeing more Sweet Tooth as of late. But I'm just glad the game is out. I hope you guys are still enjoying it. I'm still enjoying enough to make a 15-minute video talking about it. So trust me, you know, I will be playing this game for a little while longer too. And I hope you guys truly enjoy what you see on the screen. And like I said, leave me some feedback. Well, you know, if you want more online fighter with PlayStation All-Stars. Well, this match is basically going to come to a close soon with my epic win. And by the way, I want to give a shout out to Raps Ahoy for basically inspiring me to actually do this one particular combo. You're going to see that I didn't really think was going to work, but it ended up working. Well, that is it, guys. Join